Hey everyone, this is Sunny from Dr. Tech. This is my 13th video, and this is the second video of the series Let's Talk. So today we are going to talk about some new products from Realme, some Internet of Things IoT products from Realme, which is Realme Buds, Realme Watch, Realme TV, and Realme Power Bank 2. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell icon so that you get notified each time a new video is being uploaded. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at drtech0509. So let's get going. So the first product Realme launched was Realme Buds Air Neo. So as you might know that few months before, Realme launched Realme Buds Air at a price tag of 3,999. It was a very interesting product. It was launched with Bluetooth 5.0, very low latency, wireless charging. So it was very interesting actually. So today Realme cut some of the features from the Realme Buds Air and launched it as Realme Buds Air Neo. So what is it? Let's take a look. So it comes with R1 chip, same like Realme Buds Air. So it's very easy to pair it with any Realme device or any Android device or any iOS device. It connects instantly. As soon as you open the lid, it gets connected. Just same like AirPods. It has super low latency mode. So what is it? What is the latency mode? I mean, many of you have DM'd me on Twitter and asked me what is this low latency mode. So many a times it happens that you play a game on your phone and you have connected your Bluetooth headphones, because nowadays headphone jack is a very rare thing on a smartphone. So what people generally do is connect it with any Bluetooth headphones. But what happens when you connect your phone with the Bluetooth headphones and you're playing a game, there is some lag on the sound. I mean, some microsecond lag between the visuals and the sound coming from your Bluetooth headphones. So what Realme Buds Air and what Realme Buds Air Neo does, it has the low latency mode. So that microsecond difference between the visuals and the sound, it reduces to negligible. So you get the feeling of wired headphones on a Bluetooth headphone. So it's it's very good for gamers. If you are a pro gamer and if you really want some Bluetooth headphones for gaming, this is the headphones you should get. And if it's in your budget, I mean, it's really the price. I'll tell you the price later, but it's super affordable. It has instant auto connection. Just as long as you open the lid of the case, it connects easily with Google Fast Pair. One more important thing is it has a 13mm bass boost driver. So as an Indian, we know that we like bass, we like a lot of bass on our songs and everything. So this has a 13mm bass boost driver. So what happens is it will emphasize the bass on each and every song. So I mean, if you are an audiophile, you won't like that much, I'm frankly speaking. It also has intelligent touch controls. I mean, double tap to answer a call, play and pause, next track, triple tap to go to the next song, press and hold on one hand to end the call. So it has all the gesture control, so you don't need to touch your phone every time whenever you are playing some music or you get a call or something. It's nice to have. It also has a 17-hour battery life, 17 hours of total playback, including the case. So in general, when you are using both your earphones, you will get 3 hours, but with the case it can last up to 17 hours. So to summarize, it has instant auto connection with Google Fast Pair. It has 13mm large driver for bass boost. It has super low latency mode for gaming. It has 17 hours of total playback. It has intelligent touch controls, which you find in everywhere, and can connect it easily with the Realme Link app or directly via Bluetooth. Now the important question, pricing. The pricing of the Realme Buds Air Neo is 2,999. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just a rip-off of AirPods. So the second product which Realme launched was Realme Power Bank 2. It was launched, I mean, as you might know that Realme launched Realme Power Bank 1, 10,000 mAh and 20,000 mAh a few months before. But this time it has launched Realme Power Bank 2 with some improvements. It has now a Type-C port which can be used for fast charging the power bank and also fast charge your device through USB Type-C port. It also has an 18-watt output, normal USB port. It also comes with a 2-in-1 cable in the box, a USB Type-C and a micro USB port. So what's the price of Realme Power Bank 2? It comes at around 999 rupees. Quite expensive, I think, compared to Xiaomi Power Bank. Xiaomi Power Bank, I think it's around 799, so somewhat on a premium side. But I mean, if you are a fan of yellow and black color, you should probably go with this. So the next product is a rather interesting one. It's a Realme watch. Now, spoiler alert, if you are into an affordable watch segment, if you want a watch, if you want a smartwatch in a very affordable price, you should go with this one. But listen, this is not a proper smartwatch. Yes, Realme claims it as a smartwatch, but this is a smart band with a pretty large screen. You can call it that, because on a real smartwatch, for example, Samsung's and Apple's and Huawei's, you can actually reply from the notifications on the watch. But in this Realme watch, you cannot reply to that. Obviously, I can understand the pricing difference. The Realme and Huawei watch starts from about 10,000 rupees, 11,000 rupees. Samsung's, they start from more than 26,000 rupees. Apple's obviously 45,000 rupees. But this Realme smartwatch comes at only 3,999 rupees. So if you are looking for a smartwatch at the price of smart band, for example, you can Xiaomi Mi Band 4, it comes at around 2,499, and yeah, in some discounts you can get it 200 rupees less, so 2,299. So if you are on that budget list and you can spend 1,500 rupees more, you can get this watch at around 3,999. So what is this watch? Let's find out. As I said, it comes with a larger screen of 1.4 inch touchscreen display. It has a 2.5D Gorilla Glass 3, which curves all around the edges. It has Corning Gorilla Glass 3. It has multiple watch faces. I think 12 watch faces in it at the time of launch. And Realme at the launch event promised that it will come with, in future updates, they will give at least 100 watch faces to change it every day. It comes, and I mean, it has some rather interesting feature which I think very expensive smartwatches has. So what is this? It is 24/7 health assistant. So it can monitor your heart rate, real-time heart rate monitoring. It has a blood oxygen level monitoring, SpO2. It has 14 sports modes. So these are the three very interesting features of this smartwatch. So what is real-time heart rate monitor? So it has 24-hour uninterrupted monitoring. It will measure your heart rate every 5 minutes. I mean, that is a very interesting point. And if your heart rate increases or decreases from your usual heart rates, it will directly give you notification on your smartwatch and also on your mobile. So I think it's a pretty good feature. It will also monitor your blood oxygen level. It's a very key indicator. And it also comes with 14 sports modes. So even cricket, that's a very interesting one. I don't know, I need to check the smartwatch first, and then I'll be able to comment on all these modes, because it has some very interesting modes including cricket, outdoor cycling, walking, even some sports as table tennis, outdoor run, elliptical, yoga, basketball. I mean, really need to test this watch first, and then I can comment on that. But at least they have these modes on smartwatch. This is also IP68 water and dust resistant, so you can go with this watch into swimming or anything. Smart notifications for all the major apps from your smartphones, including WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Gmail, everything, Twitter, obviously, and TikTok. I cannot forget that. So I guess that's it for the Realme watch. I mean, it's really interesting at a price of 3,999. But remember, guys, this is not a proper smartwatch. This is a smart band with a larger screen, larger touchscreen. Now comes the most important of the announcement. It is a Realme TV. I mean, when they announced the price, I mean, everyone was shocked, frankly speaking. So they announced the Realme Smart TV that comes with two sizes, 32-inch and 43-inch. Which both comes with Chroma Boost engine and 24-watt quad stereo speakers. I mean, I have a 55-inch iFalcon TV, everyone knows that. I have made a video on that. That comes with 20 watt output speakers. Now this Realme TV comes with 24 watt quad stereo speakers. My iFalcon TV, even my Samsung TV, even my Viu TV, all have two speakers. But this TV comes with 4 speakers. So believe me, I have seen the Realme launch, and also I have seen my many tech YouTubers videos. Those who have got the review units, they sound amazing. Believe me, they sound really good. Display. They are not actually LED TVs, they are LCD panels. No, mind me, these are LED TVs, but the panels used are LCD panels, not IPS, some TFT panels. It also comes with a chroma boost, so it will oversaturate the colors, as the Indians like oversaturating the colors. So what happens is the colors become more vibrant and more pleasing to the eye. It comes with MediaTek TV chipset. It's a 64-bit quad-core processor with 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of storage. This is where I felt they cut down the cost. 1 GB of RAM on a TV, I think it will be very less. Considering the future, I mean, TVs are not the thing which will change usually. Phones, I can understand. People will change at least 6 months, 10 months, 12 months. 12 months to 2 to 3 years, because Android Life, everyone knows that it's only up to 2 to 3 years. So TVs, I think they needed to go with just 2 GB of RAM. Plus, I have all my suggestions, but I'll give it on the later stage. But the best part about this TVs it is certified Android TV. It comes with stock Android. So what happens is you can always download many apps. It has some 5,000 apps on its TV. So it comes preloaded with most of the apps like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Hotstar, YouTube, Google Play Store, and any app on Google Play Store or any app on Android, you can always do it on your, you can always install it on your TV. To know how, you can watch my another video. I'll link a card here to how to sideload the apps on any Android TVs. So this is also basically an Android TV. It comes with Google Assistant. So it also has a Chromecast built in. So what happens is you have a laptop or you have a mobile and you want to cast something on your TV, directly on your TV, you can do it directly from your mobile phone, and you can directly convert it, you can directly connect it wirelessly. As I said, it has 24 watt quad stereo speakers with Dolby Audio. Even I was surprised with this one. But if you are looking for a sound, for better sound in a TV, you should go with this Realme TVs. It also comes with a smart remote, which has 3 buttons, with specialized buttons for Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and YouTube. It has a very slim remote, and it's a Bluetooth remote, mind you. So you don't need to, it's not an infrared remote. What happens in infrared remote is that you have to point to the TV to do any functions. For this remote, this is a Bluetooth remote, so you can point it anywhere. It's on the remote is on your couch, and you can just press anything and it will directly change it over there. So it's a nice feature. On a budgeted TV, this is a very nice feature actually. To summarize the Realme TV, it has a premium bezel-less design. It's a very beautiful design, believe me. It's a premium bezel-less metallic design. Ultra bright LED panel, Chroma Boost picture engine, 64-bit MediaTek core processor, 24 watt quad speakers with Dolby Audio, and Google certified Android TV. Now the price. So the 32-inch model comes with 12,999 rupees only. 12,999 rupees only, and the 43-inch model comes with 21,999. Now see, for the 32-inch model, actually I was first surprised. For 12,999 you get Google certified TV with Dolby Audio, 24 watt quad speakers, certified Android TV. I was actually surprised. But then I looked at the spec sheet. The 32-inch TV is HD ready, not full HD. No. This is 2020. People are getting 4K TV in 15,000 rupees, 16,000 rupees. You can't give HD ready TV at 13,000 rupees. No, Realme. This is not done. You cannot give HD ready in 2020. People have moved to 4K, man. You need at least one full HD TV. and the price of 43-inch TV is 21,999. See, again, I am surprised. Company launching their first TVs in India, they have done a very good job. Believe me, this certified Android TV, stock Android experience, MediaTek processor. Hell with the storage. I don't want to store because I'm not going to anything. I mean, I'm 8 GB RAM is 8 GB ROM is more than enough for me, for everyone. I mean, you need to install how many apps? 10, 15, 20, more than enough 8 GB. But 21,999 you are charging and you are giving full HD panel. No, Realme. No. You should have at least taken 1,000, 2,000 or 3,000, 4,000 rupees extra and you should have given a 4K TV. See, nowadays, I am not sure who buys full HD TVs. In sale, when you look at in sale, Flipkart or Amazon sales, 4K TVs are coming at around very, very cheap price. You know what? I purchased my 55-inch iFalcon TV, certified Android TV in a sale, and all the offers combined, I bought it at 19,500 rupees. I mean, it was really, really a bargain when I bought that TV. But to get this 22,000 rupees, a full HD panel, I'm not sure that's gonna work out. I mean, yes, people are going to buy, but still, it's hard to sell. It's hard to sell at 22,000 rupees. Yes, you get some YouTube Premium and that all, but still, it's hard to sell. So to summarize all the things, here's a sheet if you want to look at it. Just pause the video and look at the sheet if you are interested in any of the products. So I guess that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at DrTech0509. Stay home, stay safe, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.